Bucks is back, and it's bigger than ever.
We've got a man in the corner, and it's caught!
Can he hold them off? The roof will be raised in Brentford.
Like an enemy in the night, mission impossible for two.
Both teams hungry, desperate to win that title.
Well, a very good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome. It's futsal time. It's the Bucks National Championship and Trophy Finals day. We begin with the Women's National Trophy Final, and we begin with Durham 2s taking on Nottingham 2s. It's Durham in the purple, UN in the green and golds. We are at the Walsall campus at the University of Wolverhampton today, which is a bit of a famous venue really for English futsal. It's where the National Futsal Series plays the majority of its fixtures. This court, I'm sure, will be familiar to plenty of players throughout the day here on this sunny Wednesday in the West Midlands. Two captains meeting in the middle. That's Esther Evans on the left for Durham, wearing the number 17. Captain for UN is the goalkeeper, Ellie Smeaton. Familiar face of Ian Vaines running him through their rules, rights and regulations ahead of kick-off. And we are almost ready to go. National Trophy Final then for these girls today. UN have been fantastic all season long. Came through in the Midlands Tier 1 League, where they were magnificent. 9 wins, just 1 defeat. A defeat that they avenged in the cup run here to the final. First rounds against Loughborough. As for Durham, they also won their league up in the north, and they are at the moment undefeated this season. 9 wins, just a single draw, and that came against Durham 3s of all teams. They've been pretty spectacular this season. Only 2 games in their entire season have gone less than 3 goals, and that was the draw to Durham 3s and their round 2 match against Durham 3s in this Trophy Cup run, which finished 3-2 to the 2s. So far, their biggest test has sort of been themselves in a funny way. As for UN, a league season that featured so many big wins, lots of relative comfort, only for their cup run to be featured with multiple single goal deficits, multiple goal comebacks, and in the end, plenty of very, very tight victories. Feature of this sport is the intensity and the tight nature of everything that is within the blue lines on the court. That's what we're playing on today. It is a small space to pack in 10 players. And when they play it at the intensity that they must, absolutely no time to think out there. It's a UN ball. Freya Harrod gets us back underway. Not much room to turn there. Durham turn it over. Maybe the game's opening chance as Olivia Berry tried to squeeze in down the left-hand side. She'll take the kick in. 4-second rule applies. Just had to swing it in really before turning it over with a foul. All players for kick-ins, goal kicks and the like get a 4-second count. Keeps the game flowing. Yoen hit the line and managed to find a little bit of room to play out, but again Durham closed the space. It's tidy feet from Freya Clift, who's still going and rattles the frame of the goal. Brilliant work from Freya Clift, who did it all her own way. Ali Smeaton has not been beaten all that many times this season, considering she's a futsal keeper and goals tend to be a bit of an occupational hazard. Clean sheet's a real rarity. 20 minutes on the half clocks, but it is a court sport. Clock will stop every time the ball goes out of play. Shot from Clift is a good one, and the save from Smeaton was eye-catching. Probably going wide, but confidence booster nevertheless for the UN keeper and captain. Durham ball. Clift looking for the 1-2, couldn't find it, and UN find a way out. But again, so little room, your touch has got to be tight. Heather Williamson couldn't keep that one alive. Loose pass from Freya Clift. Good battle in the midfield there, but Durham will come away with it. UN do well there. And first action for the Durham keeper, Ella Beecham. His throw's intercepted. And UN come again. Early chance, good chance. Round the keeper she goes. And just unable to find the finish was Heather Williamson. Freya Clift almost on the end of the long throw. Challenge was a good one from Clift. Little ball around the corner. That's nice. Oh, and she had more time than she realised, I think. Struck it first time on the left, which was always going to be a really difficult technique. Really good hold-up play. Shot comes in! And the game's first goal, Heather Williamson for University of Nottingham. That's a fabulous finish. Even on this small court, Route 1 can indeed work. Great pivot play from Heather Williamson. Received the roll out, or the bowl out maybe I should say, from Ellie Smeaton. Touch was good. Finish was even better. It's an early lead for UN. Williamson is the top goal scorer for UN this season in the Futsal 2s. This her last ever game for the club. And she's at present, signing off in style. There's Clift for Durham. Trying to poke it across. Might break here. And then it's Williamson again looking to turn. UN on the charge. No room there for Freya Harrod. Beecham again seeking that long throw. Harrod. That will be a foul. Just a little late there was JB Limon. Williamson's going to sting the palms of the keeper. That's a lovely turn from Freya Clift. And it may break all the way through here. Chance for Durham. And a very decent chance as well for Olivia Berry, who couldn't quite wrap her left foot around it. Harrod forward to Williamson. Shot well blocked by Limon. Harrod will take the kick in, looking for the back post. Header comes in. Comfortable save in the end for Beecham. No room out there for Harrod. It's a really important intervention by Zoe Boyd, who also manages to squeeze the clearance away and has continued her run forward. Williamson can turn. Harrod wanted the foul. Ball is going to be a University of Nottingham one. Ooh, when it almost squeezed its way in. It's a relieved Ella Beecham there, who got a hand to it, but it wasn't exactly all of it. A let off. Williamson, it's a really good save from Beecham. Looks to get her team on the move, just a little bit too much on it. Looking to set Esther Evans, the captain, away. Clift can turn. Can't find the connection with Evans. Number 60 out there is Rose Pickering, her first on-court moments and touches. She deals with the danger. Swung out by Harrod. This time the throw connects with a player up the court. Just squeezed out of the blue line though. After the touch from Clift. Maybe a chance here for Durham if they can work an angle for a shot. Evans. Shot does come in. It's struck well by Rose Newman. Oh, block two. Here's Newman again. Space for Clift. Thought about having the strike, and Evans does so. Comfortable enough save for Ellie Smeaton in between the sticks for Nottingham. May break for Clift. Just so well to keep the ball there. Evans looking for the 1-2. I think it's going to be a Durham ball here. Evans was caught after the ball went. New player onto court for UN is Maya Shah. In the orange boots, guarding the second post at the moment. It will be Limon. It's a good position, this. Strikes it, and strong save from Ellie Smeaton. To JB Lemon. No room for Cliff, but she will earn her team a corner. Cliff first to the loose ball. Squares it across. Evans, nice feed. Evans shooting, scoring! What a finish from Esther Evans, who levels things up at one apiece. The captain delivers on finals day. Durham have their tails up. Shah in with the interception. Play continues. Evans around the corner, gets it back. Durham starting to just fizz here. Limon in, and a little bit of afters there from Sophie Howarth. Left one in on JB Limon. You can get a lot of that in this sport. It is so tight and compact. It's a very, very personal sport. And you'll spend a lot of time out on that court in very tight proximity with your opponents as Limon has the shot. That'll be another Durham corner. They've had a lot of the ball and a lot of the play in the early going here of Durham. Teed back for Limon to have a strike. It's charged down by Shah. Wore that one just above the midriff. She'll be okay. Limon towards the second post. Shah can control the clearance and drive at the heart of the Durham defence. It's a comfortable save for Ella Beecham. Read by Abby Davies. Wants the corner, doesn't get it. Again, that long throw from Beecham, looking to find the wing and Olivia Berry. It's an interesting sort of futsal clash here between these two teams. University of Nottingham, very much a dual programme of football and futsal. Speaking to their two coaches earlier on this morning, they're saying they're looking for a treble of sorts. They won the league in football and futsal, and winning the cup would complete the trifecta. Chance to take the lead here. But Shah's cross is cut out by a retreating Evans. All the way back to Davies. Slightly risky pass, cut out by Durham, who can move forward, spun round the corner by Evans. That's nice, comfy save. Ellie Smeaton is very much a bespoke futsal keeper. She's the only player who sort of specialises, if you like, on this UON side, who are, as I say, dual threat in both the 11-a-side football game and the sport of futsal. Durham, by contrast, a much more futsal specialist unit. Their head coach is Chris Sewell, who is a very, very experienced futsal coach, one of the best in the country. Knows his onions, says Chris. He'll be leading out Durham side later on as well in the championship game coming up mid-afternoon. Kick in coming Durham's way. Lemon tees it back. Chance on the edge. Good save. That's a really decent opportunity for Durham. Don't get too many good lucks like that. Got 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first. It's gone by quick. Maya Shah has herself a kick in. Ooh, nervy moment for Abby Davies. Survived. It's good strength by Howarth. Doesn't mind putting herself about. Davies looking to find Howarth, can't connect. Durham on the charge, Davies intercepts, and now it's a transition going the other way. Back and forth we go. Shot comes in for Ella Beecham. Might break here for Durham. Does break here for Durham. Shot comes in, and that is the lead. It's Rose Newman with the goal. A really lovely bit of work. And a super finish. And it's Durham who lead by 2-1, having come from behind. Nottingham corner. On the balance of play, you have to say Durham probably deserve it. Tough one for Esther Evans to bring in under her spell. Durham ball. Lemon strike. Oh, it needed saving that. It needed saving. It was a good strike from JB Lemon. Remember, this Durham team unbeaten all season long. It's the first time these two have met this campaign. Oh, it's lovely feet by Newman. Wanted the foul, doesn't get it. And the pass just lacking from Howarth. Frustration for the Notts 59. And for Newman, second goal scorer for Durham. And that was the first there. Lester Evans looking to find some room on the right. Oh, battle by Newman. Evans again, just finding little pockets of room. Newman stumbled. Notts break. 3 up in the attack. That's Howarth. And it's brave goalkeeping by Ella Beecham. Just keen to get Durham on the move again. Notts back on the charge with Mia Dolan, who's just checked into the game. And so conceding the throw. Or the kicking, I should say. Old habits die hard and all that. Straight back into the game is Jessica Crosby. In from the bench and dumped to the deck almost immediately. Welcome back. This is JB Limon at the fix. Cross a little too long from Rose Newman. 5 minutes and change remaining for the first. Freya Harrod checks back in. Beecham, but almost every opportunity has looked long when the ball's been in her hands. Just to address the Nottingham press perhaps and get Durham up court. They've done a pretty good job of it so far. Timeout's been called. Nottingham coaches want to talk it over. Head coach Joe Marshall and assistant Joe Ritson want to have a chat with their charges. For Durham, it's time for Chris Sewell to get to work. Remember, this is a Durham team whose 2 closest matches this season, the only matches that haven't been won by 3 or more goals, have actually come against their own third squad. They have been used to dominating in this season's games and competitions. Nottingham can also say similar. We've been defeated once. That came in the league, away at Loughborough, against their second squad, a 6-5 defeat. A 3-0 defeat, I should say. That was avenged with a 6-5 victory in round 1 of this trophy run. Quarter-final and the semi-final were much closer affairs. And so far, this final seems to be on that same track as well. Kicking coming Durham's way. 6-5 and 5-4 victories for Nottingham over Plymouth and Imperial. Our first teams. Their firsts are very, very handy as well. Both of these two teams, it should be said. Who was in the championship game later on this afternoon. 2 best women's futsal squads in the country. Squared across, it's a really dangerous ball looking for Heather Williamson. Top goal scorer for Notts was lurking, she's back on court. Notts look a more dangerous team when she's there. It's very rare that players play every minute in futsal. Coaches generally like to rotate their squads minute to minute, often having two separate fours that can switch on at different times, keep their players fresh. No room to turn there for Mia Dolan. Harrods. Oh, foul given. Rosie Newman, the guilty party. Little unlucky. I think it was a free kick, no question about that, but split second away from making a decent challenge and being away in on goal, perhaps. It's good battling from Durham. Looked like there was a trip in there. Play continues. It's a really good strike from Williamson again. Forces a good save from Beecham. Into Williamson again. Durham doubling and sometimes even trebling up on it. It's nice from Harrod. Williamson wanted the pass to feet, didn't quite get it. Just caught on the back foot. Good play that from Emma Kateo. Who cuts out that pass as well. Only her first year on the team, Emma Kateo. Look, the Partson's coming on in this one. Again, flies into another challenge. So break here for Durham. Dolan didn't give it up. Neither did Kateo. And there was a chance there for Williamson if Dolan could have squeezed it through. It's a vital touch from JB Limon. Loose one from Kateo, got away with it. Lemon gets in front of Williams. There's a UN ball. Turning is Clift. Battling is Clift. Well, it might break here for Durham. Shot comes in, deflected! And in! It's Olivia Berry with the goal. Some real battling work from Freya Clift, and the seas just parted for Olivia Berry to get a clean strike on goal, and the deflection helped take it past Ellie Smeaton in between the posts for Nottingham. Very little she could have done. And Durham here are starting to roll. They began this game well, only to find themselves behind, and since then have taken their chances very, very clinically. This is Williamson, squares it across to the second post. Boyd turning, Harrod tackled, Durham break, chance, and almost a fourth. Olivia Berry may feel she should have done better. Kateo looking to find Williamson. It's cut out by Berry. Turning is Clift. Striking is Clift, and well, wide in the end. Sort of a shot come cross. Minute and 37 remaining in the first half. One that ultimately Durham will be very, very happy with. That's a foul on Williamson. Notts have to find a way to keep her as involved as possible in that pivot position. I'm feeling Williamson might just strike this. She does, gets the team a corner. Good feet from Davies, but no room. It's often coached in futsal that the touchline is your 5th defender. Durham used that principle well there. That's lovely from Clift. Dinked across to the back post too long. .62 seconds remain. It's a lovely touch from Williamson, again looking to turn. It's an important challenge by Limon. Great reverse ball, cut to the space. Boyd towards Williamson, Limon there again. Harrod's pass cuts out, Cliff might be in here, she has support. It's read by Davies. Holds off her player. And Durham concede the corner. Good defending from Izzy Miller. Dink towards the back post. Beecham needed to get a touch on that. Williamson leaves it for Harrod. And that'll be a Durham kick in. Final knockings of the first half. Header won by Davies. Brought down by Miller. Plenty of encouragement coming from the sidelines, from the University of Nottingham bench. Maybe one last chance to break. 8 seconds left in the half. Williamson may well have to let it fly if she can. And she can't. And that'll take us to the horn. What a terrific first half. If you are a fan of Durham University, it could scarcely have gone any better for them. The only blot on their copybook really was the early goal conceded to the University of Nottingham. It was beautifully taken by Heather Williamson, their top scorer in her final ever match for the club. But from before that and certainly after, Durham have been the stronger side. The depth from the bench in particular has been very strong. Taken plenty of opportunities. And Esther Evans, Rosie Newman and Olivia Berry have found the back of the net for Durham. Half-time here at the University of Wolverhampton in the National Trophy final for the women's futsal. It's Durham who lead the way 3-1. And we'll take a quick word from our sponsors.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the water is calm and still here at the National Water Sports Centre in Nottingham. Welcome to Bucks Regatta 2024.
To the Father, oh, way too good to be bothered, oh, living life then be better, yes, tell me this is forever, yeah, summer days they're getting hotter, shit getting up out the water, baby it's beautiful, so that's the future is wavy, colors are crazy, I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life, everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh, blue, glossy feeling brand new, sun is about to break. I love the world today. I'm living on the right side. 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 I was in the darkness, heartless, left for dead, long forgotten. Something was pushing me, pulling me straight down to the bottom. Then I came alive, I walked through the fire, my mind turned the embers to red. Got caught in the deep, but I calmed the seas, and I'll never be the same. Only thing that I can say is second guessing, fight till my last breath, cause I was born to be a legend. I was born to be a legend. Cause I was born to be a legend. When you've been to hell and back, you're swearing that you'll never take what you got for granted. Rising from the rubble, struggle, I'm gonna be the last one standing. It runs through my blood, I've just begun to see I'm the one, I'm the chosen. The power inside is starting to rise, I know I was made for this moment. Only thing that I can say is I was meant for this, and I'm never second guessing. Cause I was born to be a legend. I was born to be a legend. Cause I was born to be a legend. Legends are born when the battle is raging. The blood in the fight, sacrifice that is made. And the reason we never stop till we make history. Oh, oh, oh. I put it all on the line and I made it. Reminded of why when I look in your eyes, I wish I could stay, but I'm destined for so much more. Cause I was born to be a legend. Oh, born to be a legend.
Welcome where it all began, Torino.
United Kingdom will be looking to add to their total of 16 Winter Games medals, led out by Ethan Clark, biathletes Robin Munro.
Over the next 10 days, we will celebrate the Magic 11 winter sports across the beautiful Piemonte region.
I declare the FISU World University Games Turin 2025 officially open.
Gonna rank 82.75, second place for Shaw and GB. Holly Smith from Great Britain into second place, 78.25.
The match and puts it out of reach for Germany, and so Great Britain become the first ever World University Games mixed doubles champion.
You will never forget about Torino 2025, the greatest edition ever.
Outsider with a rebel down, push through the wind and the lightning, find the strength inside myself, fulfill my destiny, leave it on the battlefield with the rest of me. I was born for this. It's how I was made, running through my veins. I'm here to stay, never gonna quit. I was born for this. I was born for this. Taking off the gloves, I've had enough. It's in my blood. For this, I was born for this. 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 It's how I was made, running through my veins. I'm here to stay, never gonna quit. I was born for this. I was born for this. I was born for this.
Welcome back, everybody. Half-time is done and dusted, and it's now time to find out who is taking home our Bucks National Trophy. Will it be Durham? Will it be Nottingham? Both of these unis' second squads. The firsts, out of interest, are meeting in the championship game later on this afternoon. Yeah, twos happen to be very, very good as well. This is JB Limon for Durham. Had an excellent first half, played every minute too. Probably about the only position you can just about get away with playing every minute in futsal. She plays as the fix. Which is the centre-back, if you like your footballing parlance. Nice feet by Freya Harrod. Not a lot of room to make that ball work towards Zoe Boyd. Oh, and I think common mistake on a court like this. Erin Day took it from the wrong line, so it turns the kick in over, clipped in towards the second post. Might break here for Harrod. Does break here for Harrod. Corner. Play back towards Williamson. Will find its way through to Davies. Boyd looking to turn. Gets through a couple of challenges. That's Williamson. Didn't connect on the shot. And the look up to the sky that she just gave probably indicates that was quite a good opportunity. Lovely turn from Williamson this time around. Finds Boyd, who couldn't quite connect with Harrod. Boyd is everywhere. Start this second half. Another good challenge from the Knots number 23, who is flying into absolutely everything. Will be the club's president next year, Zoe Boyd. Taking over from Rose Pickering. Who's currently on the sidelines. I saw a bit of her in the first half. Good first time ball from Freya Clift. Again, Zoe Boyd is there. Scored in their quarter-final victory. Did Zoe down at home to Plymouth. 6-5 win. This is Williamson. Would love it on her preferred left foot. Again, Zoe Boyd getting a foot in. Couldn't quite divert it towards a player wearing green and gold. Freya Harrod. It's been a good start to the second half this by Nottingham. Durham have not been able to get into their rhythm at all. Boyd just slightly rushed that final ball. Starting short from the back, which they didn't do a huge amount of in the first half here at the University of Wolverhampton. Scoot ball forward from Davies, cut out by JB Limon, and there's three players forward in this attack. Limon goes for goal, chance on the rebound, and a really, really important block by Abby Davies. It was Esther Evans, the skipper for Durham, who got the first go at that rebound. It was a decent chance too. Important toe from Zoe Boyd, took one to the shin for her hard work. And it may end up costing Nottingham here. I think they are going to stop the play. Right call, I think, for the referees there. So Boyd took a big old boot to the shin, essentially. She has been absolutely everywhere on the court at the start of this second half. We've played 3 minutes and change. Well over a quarter of an hour to go. She checks out just to take a breather. And it's the current futsal president for UON, Rose Pickering, who checks in. Great strength by Williamson. JB Limon all over it. Williamson, I don't think, is enjoying the close attention that JB Limon is giving her. Bit of space now here for Williamson, though. Shot comes in and needed to be saved by Ella Beecham. Beats it over the bar. Davies, heavy touch. Had to be careful there. So is Freya Clift here. For UON ball. Williamson, great turn. It's a really important challenge. Oh, loose pass by Harrods. Evans just wide. Shot from Limon, couldn't keep it down. Williamson and Limon once again do battle. This time it will be a Notts corner. Williamson to Davies, takes it on left-footed. This is Freya Clift for Durham. No room there for Evans to try that. And she's going to be pulled back here. There was a pretty obvious shirt pull on Freya Harrod. It will be a Nottingham ball. Freya Harrod gets us restarted. This is Davies. Williamson. Or rather, that's Pickering, not able to turn. Header won by Pickering on that occasion. Limon across. Esther Evans finding room off the diagonal. Just waited a second to play that pass, and by the time she did, the window had closed. Freya Clift intercepts. Now Pickering. Davies steps into it, takes on the shot. Clift, chance, big opportunity for Durham. Touch was a little loose, and really good keeping from Ellie Smeaton. It was Erin Day with a really good opportunity. That first touch was so key. Better first touch, and the chance to take a clean shot on goal was there. Good ball from Limon. Evans shackled by Davies. He's had a good game back there for University of Nottingham. He's played a lot of minutes. Good tackle by Harrod. Limon flies in once again. This time on Emma Cateo. who's gone to play up front. She's replaced Williamson. Here is Gateo looking to find that return pass inside to Harrods. Oh, great square ball. Clift will strike it first time and really got a hold of that. It's nearly an absolute wonder goal, that from Freya Clift. Turning and shooting with Zoe Boyd, who's come back in to replace Freya Harrods. Straight back on defensive duties, but can only divert that into the path of Evans, and that's a crucial save. The goal kick was a signal. It's only a slight touch from Ellie Smeaton. Right behind it, my commentary position, that's why I could see that so easily. Maybe compared to our referee on the far side there. Not sure whether it needed saving, but it was close enough. Lemon looking to the corner towards Esther Evans. No dice. Ball just rolling off its spot. So Durham will get the kick in. It's a good position for it too. Ooh, Evans nearly had a half a chance. Manages to find the ball through the legs, but will work its way through to the keeper. This is Boyd. Nowhere to go. Abby Davies. Teo. JB Lemon has been absolutely brilliant at the back for Durham. Been so impressed. Sort of defender you'd absolutely hate playing against, and I mean that as big a compliment as I can. Lots of Williamson and Kateo. Anyone else who's had to play one-on-one against it today will probably wear some battle scars from this match. Williamson got the better of her on one occasion and she scored. Other than that, JB Lemon has been pretty faultless at the back for Durham. .12 minutes to go in the trophy final. This may break here for Clift. Goalkeeper came. And there is Lemon again. Clift. Loose pass. Lemon once again on the cover. That's a bit more like it from Durham. Boyd with a big challenge. And wins it as well. Tightly in on Rose Newman. Oh, how good is that from Zoe Boyd? Just lost her footing. And referee judges that was via the help of Olivia Berry, I think it is, over there on the far side. It's a lovely, lovely bit of skill from Zoe Boyd. And a free kick in a very, very handy position here. Rabbi Davies maybe to have a swing at. Straight into the two-player wall. Olivia Berry turns it over. It's a good play from Pickering. Davies with the snapshot. That'll be a Durham ball. 11 minutes to play. Still no goals in this second half just yet, although there might be one here. Zoe Boyd looking to turn. Two players at her back. Zoe Boyd hits the deck, wants a free kick, doesn't get a free kick. Limmins passes out of bounds. Durham coach wanted a turnover on the kick in there. It was definitely moving. This is Pickering. Davies cut out by Berry. As Nottingham will restart from the keeper. Great touch. Nice little ball around the corner. Boyd looking to get to the second ball. And it will go out for a corner kick. Cateo with a lovely, lovely first touch there. Took it down on the chest. Oh, Ellie Smeaton didn't get a hold of that. Freya Clift. Nottingham escape. Oh, good feet from Cateo. Couldn't quite find the avenue through. Here she is again. Starting to get some joy, is Cateo. That's great feet from Pickering. Freya Clift quickly in. There's just signs that Nottingham are starting to grow into this. Pickering was clipped. Been the better side in the second half so far of University of Nottingham. Well, there might be a chance there. Cateo turning and shooting. And Beecham with the save. Oh, Limmins done so well there. And they've got players up here, Durham. Pass that Cliff picked out, though, was to a Nottingham player. Cateo just stumbling. Couldn't get the ball out of her feet. Space here for Pickering. Oh, and Nottingham are an inch away from getting right back into this one. There was a Durham touch on that. As Freya Harrods checks back in. Pickering takes a seat. But Cateo in particular is just starting to get a little bit of joy out of JB Limon. They're going to keep hammering at that nail. Oh, Nottingham. Cateo, the first year was so close to getting on the end of that last chance. This is Freya Harrods. That's tidy. Boyd's done well to win that back. Shot well blocked. Williamson is going to check back in for University of Nottingham. It's Davies with the strike. Cateo charging down, and Williamson can intercept. That's a good ball. Freya Clift still has it. Twisting and turning and finding Berry, who couldn't wrap a foot around the strike. Teo takes a breather. On comes Sophie Howarth in her stead. Lemon strike. Oh, it's in! JB Lemon with a goal that her performance has deserved. Timeout called and Durham lead with less than 10 minutes remaining here by 4 goals to 1. Absolutely lovely strike from JB Lemon. It has come ever so slightly against the run of play. Nottingham have been the dominant force in this second half. But it's the team from the northeast who have found the first breakthrough since the interval. 4th different goal scorer. Lemon joins Newman, Berry and Evans on the score sheet. And they are edging closer to the trophy. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left. I can tell you on the official game clock here inside the venue. This is Freya Harrod. Lovely move. Oh, what a chance. What a chance for Nottingham. And Heather Williamson would love that one back. Just, I think, got her feet a little bit mixed up. It was a brilliant move. Probably worked on that in the timeout. And it sliced through the Durham defence. Durham rang a couple of changes. It's Grace Booth on court now, as well as Jessica Crosby, who's battling for it there. Hands over to Rose Newman. Crosby looks for the return. Abby Davies first there, out for a kick-in. .6:45 to find some hope. That's a very, very long time in futsal. The old cliche of only needing a second to score a goal really holds true in this sport. That's a really good save down low at the near post from Smeaton. Work back to Lemon. He's looking to sort of find a second post shot combo. Smeaton looks long. Williams actually had a little bit of space there. Controlled by Davies. Howarth. Williamson, great feet. JB Lemon there again. Less than 6 to play. And Freya Harrod holds her head in her hands. That was not exactly what she was intending. Turning with space is Crosby. Runs directly at her defender. And a decent strike too. That's Smeaton flying away to her left. Off target though. Durham ball. Smeaton. Williamson gets there first but can't control. Crosby tries to spin it into the path of Grace Booth, but couldn't find a home. Howarth. Who does latch onto that pass this time, but difficult one to control. Harrod beats Booth. Williamson trying to find the room for a shot, and I think that just grazed off the crossbar, you know. Wasn't far away. 4.5 minutes remaining. Davies well controlled by Howarth, and she's going to get the free kick here. Foul by JB Lemon. Really, really good position this. Can Nottingham find the angle? And maybe even find the back of the net. Durham players all just guard the goal. It's Williamson who scores. Second goal of the morning for Heather Williamson on her final ever appearance for the club. Their top goal scorer has 2 in the trophy final. But Durham go straight up the other end, and Jessica Crosby restores the 4-goal cushion. Just like that. We've waited 16 minutes for a goal in this second half, and 2 came along within the space of 10 seconds. Just when it looked like Nottingham were going to get themselves back into this match and maybe even force this final to the bitter ends. That was a brilliant goal scored by Jessica Crosby. The move was brilliant. The finish may well have been even better. Here's Crosby again. Turning. Speeding away. Crosby remains free. There she is. Three minutes and 30 remain of the trophy final. Nottingham ball. Flick to the back stick. Williamson with the strike. Couldn't get it on target. Nottingham ball. JB Lemon was boxed in. Davies with a strike that's pretty comfortably held. Booth can't keep it in. It's nicely done by Lemon. Booth finds Crosby. A bit of space here, 2-on-1. Booth, lovely work, off the crossbar and in. Super move again from Durham. Booth and Newman were linking up, and in the end I think it's Grace Booth who ended up with the final touch right on the goal line. It's 6-2. And that surely will be that. Two and a half to play. As Durham repeat the scoreline they managed in the first half. Here in the second, Harrod, Williamson wide. They have had opportunities, Nottingham. Speeton hurls one forward. Williamson tries to latch on. New Sanamitrio has come on for Nottingham as we enter the final 2 minutes. Izzy Miller has also checked in for Durham, so too is Charlotte Lambert, who's on the ball now. Crosby cut out by Abby Davies. 2-on-1. Davies goes alone. And JB Lemon stood tall. She's been magnificent today. Plenty of players have, but she's been the standout for me. Howarth. Just no way through. And with 80 seconds to play, the Nottingham race is run. It will only be the second defeat this team has tasted this season. On the futsal court, the Twos have won the league in futsal. This team also won their league in the football as well. But their dreams of a third trophy to make it a treble will be dashed by Durham. Davies into Shah. Lemon was strong. Striker straight into the hands of Smeaton. Sanamitrio, Lemon was there. Well, super performance from Durham, you've got to say. 6-2 on the scoreline. 6 different scorers as well. Esther Evans got a cracker in the first half. Olivia Berry and Rose Newman helped Durham into a 3-1 lead at the break. And then a cracker from JB Lemon as she gets her second to set the seal for Durham and to start the party. Second goal of the game for JB Lemon. She has been outstanding. And goals also from Grace Booth and Jessica Crosby mean that Durham are the Women's National Trophy champions. Absolutely brilliant performance. A lot of credit must go to University of Nottingham. That was a good game and a very close game for long, long stretches of that match. They were much improved in the second half. But Durham scored crucial goals at really, really good times. Just to take all the momentum out of Nottingham's sails. But there are your champions. JB Lemon And the goalkeeper, Ella Beecham, welcomed into the huddle with coach Chris Sewell. Final score here at the University of Wolverhampton. It's Durham 7, University of Nottingham 2. Trophy presentation will be coming up for you in just a second. Stay with us so we can see the trophy being lifted by those girls in just a moment. Durham supporters who've got a busy day today. Durham Wands will be in action mid-afternoon in the championship game. So too, by the way, the University of Nottingham Wands. It's a repeat in our championship game of this matchup. Durham have won the Battle of the Twos in the trophy final. Looks like we're about set for the presentations. So it's time to bring up the runners-up first. University of Nottingham led up by their skipper Ellie Smeaton. First out come the match officials. 2 referees, a 3rd official and a timekeeper as well. It'll be the same crew running the 2nd trophy final this morning, which will kick off at 12 o'clock. It's the University of Nottingham who will wear silver in the trophy final to round out their 2024-25 season. A season they can be really, really proud of. 2 league titles won for this squad, 1 in football and 1 in futsal. The 2 coaches there have done a fabulous job. Joe Marshall and Joe Kitson. And they will lead the applause for the champions. Ella Beecham leads up the Durham girls. One of the few players who didn't score today from Durham, who had plenty getting in on the act by the end. Chris Shaw gets himself a medal. He'll be hoping to double up on those today. And finally, the captain, Esther Evans, will be presented the Bucks National Trophy. Ella Beecham is going to get the official Player of the Match trophy. She was excellent in between the posts. As Esther Evans is presented the trophy. And your Bucks National Trophy champions for 2025 are the University of Durham Seconds. Excellent performance from those girls. And I'm sure they'll be cheering on their squad mates in the Wands in the championship game later on this afternoon as we see a repeat of Nottingham versus Durham. But the trophy game is officially in the books. We will be staying with you live on the Bucks YouTube pretty much all day long here at the University of Wolverhampton. We've got 4 games in total. We've just seen the conclusion of our first. Still to come are the Men's National Trophy final and the 2 championship games for both the women and the men. Next up, it will be Newcastle versus Bath in the trophy final for the boys, and that kicks off at 12 o'clock. Do make sure you join us then. That should be a cracker. In the meantime, enjoy the celebrations if you are a Durham supporter, as they have won the Bucks National Trophy Championship.